Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. I am excited to have my friend Hala Kusiak on the show. She's not only a real estate professional, but her passion is art, and she is a talented artist who has an upcoming exhibit, which is called the Tapestry of Emotions. I love it, Hala. And so she's going to share her journey and share all about her art and her exhibit. Welcome. How you doing today, Hala?
Thank you so much. I'm so elated to be here, Ted. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited. You are such a great combination of left and right brain. You've got the whole business side on the real estate, and yet you've got this entire art persona that I did not know about until after we met and we started talking. But before we dive into the art, tell them a little bit about you. I said before we went live that the audience loves a little origin story. So give us the 411 about you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I would like to start by saying I'm so grateful and I'm so happy and to have a wonderful life. I was born in Iraq, in Baghdad, and then after that, at the age of 29, I moved to Canada,
Wow.
and I've been here in the States since 2021. And let me tell you why I'm happy finally to be here in the States. I finally find a place where I can be myself, do my art, and work the way I want without any restrictions to my artwork.
I love that. And isn't that amazing? You made the move at 29, Hala, to Canada and then down to here. Was it a difficult transition moving from Iraq to Canada?
Uh, I before I came to Canada, I worked in Libya actually, and from there I submitted my papers as an immigrant to Canada, and I was accepted. I met the requirements, and it wasn't difficult.
I love that. You have a great spirit about you, and so I had no doubt in my mind that you would have just conquered whatever came your way. So let's take a deep dive into art. When did you know that art was your passion? When did you even know that you had a gift or a desire to be an artist?
When I was in grade two, I did landscape, and then my teacher was so amazed uh, by the work, but I wasn't really trying to become a professional artist. And because we were moving as an Iraqis wasn't, easy for us. So I was moving and working and moving. And then when I moved to the US, and then everybody saw my art and said, wow, Hala, this is real art. This is not a hobby.
So how do you describe your art? What form is it? Obviously painting, correct? But how would you describe your art to somebody who might want to look you up and then they look at your art and they go, "Oh my God, that's beautiful."
Well, I do acrylic on canvas, and it's abstract. But what I do is I see moments, incidents, feelings, sexuality as well, and what when it talks to me, and then I kind of get inspired. But I also, as well, I look at things and beauty in the overlooked. Like, for example, I see beauty in leeches, which is like people will say, whoa, a leech?
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, because leeches, they've been known throughout medicine as they remove the pressure. They help removing the pressure from the heart. So they're very useful. I find them beautiful. Hmm.
Well,
They're helpful.
I think it's that this kind of leads into the next question. If you can expand a little bit, do you get motivated? Do you get inspired every day? Is there something that's part of your day where you go, okay, this is where I'm going to take it all in and see where it leads me in my art, or is this from a lot of personal stuff? Give us kind of what happens. Let's say, how did you discover leeches? How did that come into play? I'll use that as an example because it's so unique.
Uh, because leeches, I mean, I read a lot, and I love animals. I actually have two parakeets, green and blue. So I watch and read a lot about different animals, and I get inspired. It's just an inspiration. It could be any moment I get inspired. Yes, it's just art. Like it doesn't follow any rule.
I love that it doesn't follow any rules. And I think it's so critical. I think people who don't like, I can't draw a stick figure, so I love art and I love to collect art and I love any artist who can speak passionately about their art like you do. And I don't care how unique it is. It could be leeches, but if it speaks to me as a consumer of the art or an appreciation of the art, then I love it. And I want to talk about your exhibit because this is a way for people to get to know Hala and Hala Kusiak art. So, talk about the title first. The title of the exhibit is Tapestry of Emotions.
Because it's a mix and very intense. Because if you look at my art, it's very intense art. It's not just a simple art; it's complex as well, and it's a mix of feelings. That's why I got that inspiration about the title. And it will be May 2nd at Mills Gallery at
Yes.
6:30, and I'm really excited about it. But this is my first exhibition, but I'm also featuring art on the 25th at Citrus Club, followed by May the 11th, again at Citrus Club, and then City Arts in June, and there is a lot to come. But I'm so excited about Mills Gallery, and Boris was very
Forrest is
supportive.
amazing, isn't he?
Yes, yes, I'm so grateful to him, and then the opportunity he's giving me to for people to see my arts, and I'm so really grateful to that man. He's very helpful to everyone. Whenever you need from him, he'll be there for you. Yes.
Agreed. And so that's Mills Gallery for you all that don't know. And I'll make sure I put that in the comments below so you can access it and look. This is your first exhibit. Is that what you said? This will be your first official exhibit. Tell
Correct.
me what you're expecting. Was it difficult to pick out the pieces that you wanted to showcase?
It was actually me and Boris and Christy Lee. We kind of went through them, and then we created the team together. And so it wasn't alone, because I do respect Boris, and I do respect Christy. She's the resident there, and I would like to give them the best of me. That's why I decided like to do it like a teamwork.
I love it. Are you nervous at all that these are your babies? I mean, basically, these are your precious creations, and then people will be walking around and looking at them and commenting. How are you feeling about that? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Is it a combination of all of the above?
I would say I'm excited. I'm excited to show, to explain, and to register feelings as well, and moments, and share my imagination with others.
I love
Yeah.
that. And I love when I go to an exhibit, and I want to encourage all of you who are listening. It's May 2nd at Mills Gallery, and I will put the link to that as well in the comments below. But I want to encourage people to go. Don't be intimidated by art, because I think a lot of people who want to go to art exhibits, they get intimidated. They're afraid that it's going to be only people who collect and know art. But in reality, for me, the art that I collect, it has to speak to me. Like if and it could be anything. I have a lot of crazy art in my house, and I feel like none of it makes any sense except to me. And I want to encourage people to go and kind of get into that. Mills Gallery, Boris and Christy and Hala, they want you to come in and experience it. And of course, they'll be there to talk about it with you. But there is no hoity-toity. There is no elitist approach. And I think a lot of people are fearful of art because they think they're going to do that. And you can see Hala smiling. She's just like this person. When somebody walks away with your art, what does that feel like?
Oh, it happened. Uh, that's like I'm losing my baby.
Correct, right? And I mean, that's how I would describe it. And from listening to artists, because you get this moment and then you pour your heart and soul into it. and you do want other people to experience it. But when they walk away with a piece of your art, that's saying, sort of saying goodbye to a baby. So do you
but I
get?
also, but I'm also like, it makes me feel happy that I see my art on the walls of, and at people's homes. And so it's a combination of feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like bittersweet, saying goodbye. But people who collect art, I've never had an artist follow up with me, but I would love to show them where the art is in my house, and I would love to show them pieces of my art. And so I just think it's wonderful that you're local and you're here and that you're doing the exhibit. All right, tell them one more time where, when, and how they can reach you.
Yeah, one I would like to mention also one more thing. There is a good cause during the exhibition. I'm creating a drink. It's organic, and it's called Hala Kusiak drink. And also, the proceedings for that drink will all go to One Heart for Women and Children.
Oh my God,
Uh,
Stephanie Bowman, I love her and I love
yes,
her
yes, she's a
organization.
wonderful lady, and I do believe in their mission to help people, like struggling people in Orlando area. And also another beautiful lady, her name is Anne Russo. She's also on me. Well, she's with me. She decided, hey, Hala, let's just do that together.
I love it.
And she's the one who's organizing the drinks and the bar there. So
Anne is
greetings to her as well.
amazing too. Anne Russo with Russo Wine Company. She's
Yes.
awesome. Stephanie Bowman. Then you're going to have Hala the artist. And we want you to come out and support. You guys are always asking me for ways that you can do more in the community and get to know and expand your community. And this is a great way because Mills Gallery has great parking. It's right there in the Mills 50 district. And then you can come out and you can meet Hala and you can look at the gallery yourself because the gallery and everybody who's putting this show on is putting their heart and soul into it. Before we wrap up, last question, Hala. Do you have a favorite artist?
Salvador Dali.
You love Dali. Why?
He's very interesting to me and his life story and the way he presents his art, his ideas. At that time, he was away. He's he was he's to me he's interesting. I love his art. I do.
I do too. I have something of his on my wall. I absolutely love Dali.
Yay.
So again, Hala, thank you so much. You all, it's May 2nd at Mills Gallery. May 2nd starts at 6:30. And Russo Wine Company will be there. Hala's creating a drink, and the benefits proceeds of that drink go to One Heart for Women and Children with Stephanie Bowman. Huge shout out to Boris and to Christy for all they do. And I'm just so excited for you. I really am excited for you. I know this is a big deal. And I love the fact that you are passionate and loving about it. All right, y'all. Reach out to Hala, halakusiakart.com, and we'll see you there on May 2nd. Thank you, Hala.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you so much. It was wonderful time with you, and I'm really pleased to be with you.
Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Go out, find some art. We'll see you there. Bye, everybody.